Welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I am your host, Dr. Yukon Suck It. I'm broadcasting today from my secret underground headquarters deep in the Andes of Peru. Yeah, we tend to get around a lot. So today I am bringing to you a GRUUL Werewolf deck. I just realized that I had not played one in a long time. I don't believe there's anything from New Capenna in here, but on the other hand, it just looked too good. So I found this deck over at, I think it's Magic GG. Let's take a look here. Yeah, Magic GG, yep, it's on their Platinum Mythic list, meaning that this deck at some point recently had won 6 games in a row in either the Mythic or Platinum channels of Arena. And so we are going to try it out and see how well it does. Now, I know from experience playing against it, it's a pretty stiff deck that pounds the hell out of the people it's going against. It has a good chance of winning. We'll see how good of a chance it is by playing it ourselves. So let's take a look at the low end we got here. We've got End the Festivities, which for 1 allows you to deal 1 damage to each opponent and each creature and planeswalker they control. So not bad, not bad. Hopefully they got a bunch of 1s out there we can just wipe out with that thing. We got the Snarling Wolf, who we're able to pump. It starts off as a 1/1, and you can potentially make it into a 3/3. That's it, because you can only activate it once each turn. We got Abrade, which rips people's faces off, and it deals 3 damage to target creature, or you can destroy a target artifact. That's a nice little utility card there. We got Runebound Wolf. He's got quite a collar on him. Let's see. So he's a 2/2 for 2. And then for 4, you could tap him to deal damage equal to the number of wolves and werewolves you control to target opponent. Nice. To target opponent only. Okay, so at least you're going after the player with that guy. I've never seen this guy before. We got Thundering Rebuke, which is a fantastic card because it deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker for 2. The Packsong Pup. This guy just balloons up. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, if you control another wolf or werewolf, put a +1 counter on him. When he dies, you gain life equal to his powers. There we go. We got Primal Adversary, which is a 4/3 for 3 with trample, and when he comes into play, you can pay any number of 2 mana multiple times. When you do, put that many +1 counters on it, and then up to that many target lands become 3/3 wolf creatures with haste that are still lands forever. Not bad. We got Tovolar, the Dire Overlord. Whenever a wolf or werewolf deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card at the beginning of your upkeep. If you control 3 or more wolves, it transforms. And then when that happens, whenever a wolf deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card, same as before. But you can also, for 2 mana and X, target wolf or werewolf you control gets +X/+0 and gains trample until the end of the turn. So somebody gets to be hulking out. We got the Howlpack Piper, which is a 2/2 for 4. That's not too great, but it cannot be countered. And for 2 and a tap, you may put a creature card from your hand into the battlefield. If it's a wolf or werewolf, untap Howlpack Piper. So therefore, you could start playing wolves or werewolves like crazy for only 2 mana apiece. What you could do with that, and then it transforms. Whenever this creature enters the battlefield or transforms into it, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from amongst them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. All right, so this guy gets to start getting creatures like crazy. We got Arlinn, the Pack's Hope, which is a planeswalker. And for your plus, it's until your next turn, you may cast creature spells as though they had flash. And each creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter. So that means you can cast things on your opponent's turn, and they come in stronger than they should be. For -3, you can create 2/2 green wolf creature tokens. When it night bounds, you push 2, and then you get 2 mana out of the deal, red and green. Otherwise, for 0, you can turn this planeswalker into a 5/5 werewolf with trample, indestructible, and haste, which is just nasty. All right, we got the Wolfkin Outcast, who is a 6. You get a 5/4, and this spell costs 2 less if you cast if you control a wolf or werewolf. All right, so that means you're only paying probably like 4 for it rather than 6. And then whenever Wedding Crasher, that's who he turns into, or another werewolf you control dies, draw a card. So he's okay, I guess. I'm not particularly impressed by dudes just because they have a 5 or a 6. But yeah, got some card draw there, and I guess that's about it. Man. All right, so we got the Avabruck Caretaker. When I see this card, I always get really nervous because it's got hexproof. And almost nobody has just hexproof anymore. And when you turn into the full werewolf, all other permanents you control have hexproof. That's not good. And at the beginning of each combat, you put 2+1 counters on each creature you control, which is insane. But even the regular one is at the beginning of combat, you put 2+1 counters on another target creature you control. So yeah, Avabruck Caretaker cannot be taken care of. You have to wipe the board to get rid of her, essentially. So you have to have a board wipe. Otherwise, she's just sitting back there, just passing out counters like crazy. All right, so we got Tovolar's Huntmaster, which is a 6/6 for 6. When it enters the battlefield, you create 2 wolves. And then whenever you wolf out and the battle enters the battlefield or attacks, create 2 more wolves. And then for 4, and you don't even have to tap or anything, another target wolf or werewolf controls fights a target creature you don't control. So yeah, you get to do a little fight action there. Other than that, we just have a bunch of regular lands there. Regular lands, we got 21, and then we got 4 dual lands, which puts us at a total of 25 lands. We have nothing in the sideboard, and we're ready to go. Let's go punch this thing out. Subscribe. All right, so we're playing against kodowolf. Wonder how he'll like our werewolf deck. We got 2 mana, and I can cast half of our cards. Let's keep it, and let's see what we can do. Kodo! I wonder if I could actually tip these things all the way over. All right, we got a red and a green, and we got a red and green. Looks like I'll be using it for a green, though, because you have more options for double green in it. All right, we're going to go for it. Don't be a jerk. Good. I do not control, so that means our pup's not going to get anywhere good fast, is it? Got 2 more turns so I can put out the Howlpack Piper. No, don't kill the puppy. And nothing really to do. Oh, what does this do? Alright, I'm going to pop this out. And what does this thing got? Ward 2. I don't have the ability to take that thing out. We're just going to go for a Howlpack Piper. I think this guy's going to be able to help us get the Caretaker out here in just a second. Well, maybe not so much in a second. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and go green up at this point. We are going to... I can just cast the Caretaker my next turn. We're going to go ahead and just take care of that, what is it, elemental possibly, and put out a nice little pup. Yeah, man, 1 point. lay down the smack on that jerk. Alright, good. I was afraid that'd be some sort of like see it coming or something. I got another mana. We'll put out the Caretaker. What are we talking about? Two multiples of two? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. So we could play it twice. Get a couple of our lands in place just to have them taken out by a burn down the house, maybe. Yeah, there you go, super jerk. Guess we can't be counted. Oh, who are we gonna take here? Sure, Tovolar. Let's go to town. A little bit of a haste would have been nice, but unfortunately we don't have it at this moment. We're just simple humans. We have nothing to be ashamed of. Please go look in the woods for your threat. Rock'em sock'em. And there we go. Kodowolf bows down before our awesome force. Victory. Subscribe. Alright, so we're playing against Ronin 082. 3 mana. Let's take it. You got your dogs on crack, man. Is this a sorcery? Okay, I gotta wait till my turn to cast it. Everything's a little slow. Your dog's on the myth. That Giada kind of sucks. What do I got up there? Sure, let's do it. Block me, suckerfish. Alright, in the turn, I'd like to have 2 in the festivities at this point. It doesn't look like it's happening. Another land would be nice too. Nice! All attack! Yeah, that's gonna do it. I mean, it'll prevent me from doing damage to you this turn. There's 3 blockers. And they're cowarding out of the situation. I respect the decision. It was probably a good one. Subscribe. Alright, playing against JIPPMASTER. Jip. We got 3 green, which means we can't play any of that stuff. I'm going to mulligan. I kind of at least want... Oh, this is getting really bad. We'll try one more time. Alright, we'll keep it. What do we get rid of? That guy's going to take forever. And I can live without one of those. There we go. And I start off with a little green. Alright, we got everything we need at this point. So he's cast the Howlpack Piper. No! Well, let's just kill him is what I'll do. Get her back. How dare you take her? How dare you? Suck it, Volky. Don't Vulcan me again, though. I don't want you taking my caretaker. She's the bee's knees. I think guy comes back to the gravefall. And does he come back from... On landfall, he comes back from the graveyard. Well, this is getting kind of slow. I mean, I guess I had to roll back by 2 cards to start off with just to make it through. To have even 1 green land out of the mix here. What was it? All greens, then all reds, and now we finally got a mix of something. Of course, I need another green land to be able to cast the caretaker. And then 1 of anything else. Yeah, I think this guy comes back from the graveyard every time he does landfall. You may cast it from your graveyard this turn, yeah. How much does it cost again? He is 2. Ugh. See, it's almost worth not trying to kill him. He can't defend. But he's got to sit there and take 3 points of damage every turn. I think I'll go touch some lights here. There we go. Nanobots fix them back up again. Can I turn this one off? There we go. Touch your dog. There we go. That dog looks like it's got some issues. Here, I'll touch my fish. See? That's what happens when you touch something that's appropriate for touching. They don't freak out like they've been beat every day of their life. Oh, that's right. I could just play the Caretaker from the Howlpack, provided it can stay alive through this turn. Just let it go. Just let it go. Nope, don't be looking at my Howlpack. Just, oh, at least I got to see an Infernal Grasp. Double green! Suck it, suckerfish. I mean, it's not a great position we're in here. I mean, we're taking 3 points per damage per turn. I'm still need another mana or anything to show up. Caretaker is a hard thing to handle, though. All right, there's my puppy. Yeah, someone tells me my pup's about to get killed by that priest of the Haunted Edge. I don't think I have any choice. I think I'm going to be totally smoked here in the next turn. I mean, at least I could put the Caretaker out. But they can definitely sneak 6 through. There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, the Caretaker will slaughter something. But if he attacks with everything, yeah, I'm toast. It's not just basic math, my friend. It's very easy to see. There's no reason to think about this. I'm tapped out. I got no cards in my hand. I got 1 creature. There's all I can do is block. That's all I can do. There's no secrets here. All of them. All of them. That's it. That's what you do. Let it go. Come on. Who do I hate? Champion of the Parish. F that guy. Yeah, okay. That was worth playing. Defeated! And now they're making us once again wait around forever for this thing to come back up. There we go. Subscribe. Alright, so here we are with GRUUL Werewolves. And 66% win rate. That's a good way to go. This deck has definitely got some teeth to it. It's really good. I mean, you're not going to win all the time. The shuffler is going to defeat you more than anything else. But this deck has a lot of beef. You get it out and you go for it. What's nice is you do have your control between the Abrades and the Thundering Rebuke. You have, and then I guess lastly would be, who's the last guy? It's like the Red Wolf here, where you get to deal damage equal to the number. I guess it's to an opponent. It's not really control. But yeah, those are your 2 controls right there: Abrade and Thundering Rebuke. You have the ability to pump. Man, the Avabruck Caretaker is so good. Obviously, that's why it's 6 mana. But also, you do have the Howlpack Piper. Problem is that she has to stay in play for 1 turn before you can use her to get out the more expensive wolf cards there. I always look at Wolfkin Outcast. Always reminds me of like Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead, but totally ripped. Let's see. What else did we see here? We never saw the Huntmaster. Tovolar, might have got us one card one time. The Packsong Pup, he was just a target. People shot him down. It was pretty rude, actually. Yeah, I think the cards in here have their place. We didn't see it in a lot of places, but everything has got a certain balance to it, and it's good. So it's really nice having a theme. It's really nice just playing GRUUL, and it's nice having a little bit of control, which is something that usually you kind of walk away from not having, is direct creature, damage attacks. That, or maybe a little Blizzard Brawl would have been nice, possibly. Whatever, you got things that'll do the attacks. I would have loved to turn Arlinn, had her in first place, and then turn her into the 5/5 indestructible trample haste machine that she loves to turn into. That's always great. So anyways, I'm going to give this deck, I'm going to give it a solid A. I think it's a great one. I don't think it's like a super A+ deck, but it's definitely a really good deck. It's got a great theme, it's got a good feel, and it's going to win you a lot of games. So anyways, if you end up playing this deck, I hope you have as much fun as I did. That is all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. In the words of my people, be excellent to each other, and party on, dudes.